Strategic rollout of AI and silicon engineering initiatives by 2025. Overview. On February 24, 2025, Apple Incorporated announced a groundbreaking investment initiative amounting to $500 billion aimed at enhancing its artificial intelligence AI and silicon engineering capabilities over the next 4 years. This substantial financial commitment is coupled with the establishment of a new manufacturing facility in Houston, Texas, which is expected to create approximately 20,000 jobs. The facility, scheduled to commence operations in 2026, will focus on producing AI servers crucial to supporting Apple's expanding AI functionalities. This announcement follows a strategic meeting between Apple CEO Tim Cook and President Trump, signaling a renewed focus on domestic production amid increasing tariffs on imports from China. Key developments: investment and job creation. Apple's announcement underscores its confidence in the future of American innovation. The company committed to a significant investment across various U.S. states aiming to create 20,000 new jobs. This initiative is particularly noteworthy given Apple's history of making similar promises during previous administrations, some of which remain unfulfilled. Tim Cook stated, "We are bullish on the future of American innovation and we're proud to build on our long-standing U.S. investments." Strategic location. The decision to build the facility in Texas is a strategic move to mitigate the financial impacts of tariffs imposed on Chinese imports. While a majority of iPhones are still manufactured in China primarily through partnerships with Taiwanese company Foxconn, this initiative signifies a shift towards greater domestic production. Foxconn has been actively expanding its operations in the U.S. to counteract tariff impacts, and its involvement in the Texas facility is crucial for ensuring a stable supply chain for Apple. Partnerships with Foxconn. Foxconn's role in this expansion cannot be understated. The company has been investing heavily in infrastructure outside of China, focusing on locations in Texas and Mexico to support AI server production. This strategic expansion aims to insulate Foxconn from potential tariffs and ensure that Apple has a reliable source for its AI server manufacturing needs. Timeline of events. January 2025. Initial reports hint at potential private sector investments in AI infrastructure, laying the groundwork for significant corporate commitments. February 2025. Following Tim Cook's meeting with President Trump, Apple publicly announces its $500 billion investment and job creation plan, reinforcing its commitment to U.S. manufacturing. 2026. The Texas facility is set to begin operations, integrating advanced AI capabilities into Apple's product lineup. Common themes across sources. 1. Domestic production focus. All reports emphasize Apple's strategic shift towards enhancing domestic production and investing in AI technology development. 2. Economic benefits. The anticipated economic impact, including job creation and promotion of American innovation, is a consistent theme in the coverage of this initiative. Differences in coverage. While the New York Times provides a comprehensive view of the political and economic context surrounding the announcement, including tariff implications and historical precedent, outlets like Axios and Reuters focus more on the technical aspects of the investment and its expected outcomes. The emphasis on Foxconn's partnership and its role in supporting Apple's initiatives is more pronounced in certain sources than in others. Conclusion. Apple's ambitious $500 billion investment plan reveals a significant strategic pivot towards enhancing its AI capabilities while navigating complex geopolitical and economic landscapes. The initiative not only aims to advance technology but also seeks to bolster domestic manufacturing and job creation in the United States. As the company prepares to establish its new facility in Texas, it positions itself at the forefront of innovation in the AI sector while aligning its operations with the current economic climate and political environment. Counterintuitive information. 1. Investment amount misconception. While the headline mentions a $500 billion investment, the body text refers to it as a $500 million investment. This discrepancy raises questions about the accuracy of the figures being reported and could lead to misunderstandings about the scale of Apple's commitment. 2. Job creation versus historical context. Apple's announcement of creating 20,000 jobs is juxtaposed with previous unfulfilled promises during both the Biden and Trump administrations. This creates a counterintuitive narrative where the promise of job creation is overshadowed by a historical lack of follow-through on similar commitments, suggesting skepticism about the actual impact of this new initiative. 3. Domestic manufacturing versus continued reliance on China. The narrative emphasizes a strategic pivot to domestic production in response to tariffs, yet it also highlights that most iPhones are still manufactured in China. This raises a counterintuitive point. Despite the significant investment in U.S. jobs and facilities, Apple's dependence on Chinese manufacturing for its core products remains largely unchanged. 4. Partnership with Foxconn. The involvement of Foxconn, a Taiwanese company, in Apple's US AI server production could be seen as counterintuitive. While Apple is promoting domestic job creation, it is still relying on a foreign partner that has historically been associated with low-cost manufacturing in China. This reliance may dilute the perceived impact of Apple's investment in American jobs. 5. Political context. The timing of the investment announcement following a meeting between Tim Cook and President Trump suggests a political maneuvering aspect that could be counterintuitive. It implies that corporate decisions might be significantly influenced by political climates and relationships rather than purely by market needs or technological advancements. 6. Focus on AI amid hardware challenges. The strategic focus on AI capabilities could seem counterintuitive given the ongoing hardware challenges Apple faces with its reliance on third-party manufacturers. The push for AI development might be seen as an attempt to shift focus away from these manufacturing issues, rather than addressing the root problems in supply chain dependencies. 7. Economic benefits versus tariff implications. The investment is framed as a boon for American innovation and job creation. However, the underlying motivation, avoiding tariffs, suggests that the economic benefits could be seen as a byproduct of a strategic necessity rather than a primary goal. This counterintuitive framing raises questions about the genuineness of the commitment to U.S. economic growth. 8. Promises of future innovation against historical patterns. The ambitious nature of Apple's plans for AI initiatives may clash with its historical patterns of investment and innovation, leading to skepticism about whether these promises will translate into actual advancements or merely serve as a public relations strategy. These counterintuitive points suggest that while Apple's announcement is framed positively, underlying complexities and historical contexts might challenge the perceived straightforwardness of the investment and its implications for U.S. manufacturing and job creation. In the detailed breakdown of Apple's strategic rollout of AI and silicon engineering initiatives announced in February 2025, several key aspects could easily be overlooked but are significant for understanding the broader implications of this investment. 1. Historical context of promises and political dynamics. While many reports highlight Apple's $500 billion investment and the creation of 20,000 jobs, they often gloss over the historical context in which these promises are made. Apple has previously pledged similar investments during both the Trump and Biden administrations, yet has not fully realized those commitments. The acknowledgement of past unfulfilled promises raises questions about the credibility of current announcements and the political pressures that might influence Apple's future decisions. Significance. Understanding this historical context is crucial because it sheds light on the potential volatility of corporate commitments in response to changing political climates. It also emphasizes the importance of corporate accountability in the face of national economic challenges such as inflation and supply chain disruptions. 2. The role of geopolitical factors. The announcement comes at a time of escalating tariffs on imports from China, which directly impacts Apple's production strategy. Most iPhones are still manufactured in China through Foxconn, and the decision to establish a facility in Texas is a strategic move to circumvent these tariffs. This nuance is often overlooked in favor of more immediate economic benefits. such as job creation. Significance: the geopolitical landscape significantly influences corporate strategies, and companies like Apple are not just making business decisions, they are navigating a complex web of international relations. Understanding this dynamic can provide insights into future corporate strategies and potential shifts in manufacturing locations as global political situations evolve. 3. Partnership with Foxconn. While the partnership with Foxconn is mentioned, the depth of this relationship is often understated. Foxconn's investments in infrastructure outside China, particularly in Texas and Mexico, are critical to Apple's strategy. The company is positioning itself to mitigate risks associated with tariffs and supply chain disruptions. Significance: this partnership illustrates the increasing importance of strategic alliances in the tech industry, especially when navigating geopolitical challenges. It also implies that Apple's future success in AI and silicon engineering may heavily rely on the stability and capability of its partners, not just its own investments. 4. Economic impact beyond job creation. The focus on the creation of 20,000 jobs often overshadows the broader economic implications of this investment. The establishment of a facility in Texas will not only create direct employment opportunities but also stimulate local economies through secondary job creation in sectors such as construction, logistics, and services. Significance: recognizing the ripple effects of such large-scale investments can provide a more comprehensive understanding of their impact on local economies and communities. It highlights the potential for technological advancements to drive economic growth in diverse sectors rather than just in the tech industry. 5. Long-term vision versus short-term gains. Many reports focus on the immediate benefits of the investment, such as job creation and technological advancements. However, the long-term vision behind this initiative is arguably more significant. Apple's commitment to AI and silicon engineering is a strategic decision that positions the company to remain competitive in an increasingly digital world. Significance: understanding the long-term strategic implications of this investment can provide insights into how Apple plans to evolve its product offerings and maintain its market dominance in the face of emerging competitors in AI technology. 6. Impact on the U.S. tech ecosystem. Apple's investment may catalyze further investments in the U.S. tech ecosystem, encouraging other companies to follow suit. The establishment of a major facility dedicated to AI could attract talent, foster innovation, and encourage the growth of startups in the region. Significance: this potential ripple effect can lead to a more robust tech ecosystem in the U.S., which is essential for maintaining the country's leadership in global technology. It highlights the interconnectedness of corporate investments and national economic health. 7. Public perception and corporate responsibility. Finally, the announcement should be viewed in the context of public perception and corporate responsibility. As consumers become more aware of corporate practices, Apple's commitment to job creation and U.S. production may enhance its brand image and customer loyalty. Significance: in an age where corporate social responsibility is increasingly demanded by consumers, Apple's strategic decisions can significantly affect its market position. Understanding the interplay between corporate actions and public perception is essential for grasping the long-term sustainability of such initiatives. In conclusion, while the headline figures of Apple's $500 billion investment in job creation are significant, the underlying dynamics of historical context, geopolitical factors, strategic partnerships, economic ripple effects, long-term vision, impacts on the tech ecosystem, and public perception all play critical roles in shaping the broader narrative. Recognizing these details provides a more nuanced understanding of the implications of Apple's strategic rollout of AI and silicon engineering initiatives. 1. Massive investment in job creation. Apple's commitment to invest $500 billion in AI and silicon engineering initiatives over the next 4 years is not only a significant financial commitment but also a reflection of confidence in the future of American innovation. This investment is projected to create approximately 20,000 jobs, which is critical for the U.S. economy, especially in the context of current challenges in job markets. The scale of this investment highlights the importance of technology companies in driving economic growth and job creation and serves as a potential case study for other corporations looking to make similar commitments. 2. Strategic location and tariff mitigation. The decision to establish a new facility in Houston, Texas, is a strategic move by Apple to counteract rising tariffs on imports from China. By shifting some of its production back to the U.S., Apple aims to reduce its dependency on foreign manufacturing and safeguard its supply chain. This decision reflects broader trends in the tech industry where companies are increasingly looking to localize production to mitigate risks associated with international trade tensions. This point opens up discussions about the implications of such relocations on global supply chains and the potential long-term effects on domestic manufacturing. 3. Partnership with Foxconn. The involvement of Foxconn, a major player in electronics manufacturing, is pivotal in Apple's rollout of its AI server production. The partnership underscores the importance of collaboration between tech giants and manufacturing firms to build a resilient supply chain. Foxconn's investments in facilities outside China, including Texas and Mexico, signify a strategic pivot in the industry, reinforcing the idea that companies are adapting to the changing geopolitical landscape. This point can lead to an analysis of how partnerships and collaborations will shape the future of manufacturing and technology development. For historical context and political implications, the timing of Apple's announcement closely following a meeting between Tim Cook and President Trump emphasizes the interplay between corporate strategy and political dynamics. This investment not only reflects Apple's business objectives but also aligns with broader political narratives around American manufacturing and innovation. The historical context of previous unfulfilled promises made by Apple during different administrations adds a layer of complexity to the discussion, raising questions about corporate accountability and the role of government in fostering a conducive environment for business growth. Analyzing this point can provide insights into how companies navigate political landscapes and the influence of government policies on corporate strategies. 1. The Apollo Program 1961–1972. The Apollo program was a significant American initiative aimed at landing humans on the moon and bringing them safely back to Earth. Announced by President John F. Kennedy in 1961, the program required a massive investment of resources and technology development, ultimately costing around $25.4 billion, equivalent to over $150 billion today. This program not only created thousands of jobs but also spurred advancements in various fields including materials science, telecommunications, and computer technology. The Apollo 11 mission in 1969 marked a historic achievement, showcasing the potential of strategic governmental investment in science and technology. 2. The Manhattan Project 1942–1946. The Manhattan Project was a secret U.S. government research and development project during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. Initiated in response to fears that Nazi Germany would develop atomic bombs, the project brought together some of the greatest scientific minds of the time, including J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi. The project cost approximately $2 billion, around $30 billion today, and resulted in the development of atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The initiative not only had profound implications for the war but also led to significant advancements in nuclear physics and engineering. 3. The Internet 1960s–present. While the Internet's development was more of a collective effort involving various entities, it began as a project funded by the U.S. Department of Defense in the late 1960s. Initially known as ARPANET, it aimed to create a decentralized communication network that could withstand a nuclear attack. Over the decades, substantial public and private investments transformed ARPANET into the modern Internet, revolutionizing global communication, commerce, and information sharing. The Internet has played a critical role in shaping economies and societies, demonstrating the transformative power of strategic investments in technology and infrastructure. Future outlook. Predictions for Apple's AI and silicon engineering initiatives by 2025. As Apple embarks on its ambitious $500 billion investment plan in AI and silicon engineering, the strategic rollout will unfold across 5 key development phases. Each phase is designed to address specific challenges and capitalize on emerging opportunities in the technology landscape. Here are predictions for each phase of development along with broader implications through 2025. Phase 1, Infrastructure Development 2025 to 2026. Predictions. Facility construction. The Houston facility will begin operations in 2026. Focusing on manufacturing AI servers. This will significantly enhance Apple's ability to develop and deploy AI technologies across its product line. Job creation. The commitment to create 20,000 jobs will foster local economic growth and attract talent in engineering and AI, leading to a ripple effect in the tech ecosystem in Texas and beyond. Supply chain resilience. Establishing production in the U.S. will reduce dependency on foreign manufacturing, particularly in response to ongoing geopolitical tensions and tariffs. Implications. The Texas facility will not only bolster Apple's AI capabilities but also set a precedent for other tech companies to follow suit, leading to a potential shift in tech manufacturing back to the U.S. Phase 2, AI Technology Integration 2026 to 2027. Predictions. Product enhancement. Apple will integrate advanced AI features into its existing product lines such as the iPhone, iPad, and Mac, enhancing user experience through personalized services and improved performance. Partnerships with AI startups. Apple may collaborate with emerging AI startups, leveraging their innovations to accelerate product development and maintain competitiveness in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. Implications. Enhanced AI features will likely lead to increased customer loyalty and market share, positioning Apple as a leader in consumer technology. The integration of AI will also redefine user expectations, setting new standards for the industry. Phase 3, Research and Development Expansion 2027 to 2028. Predictions. Focus on machine learning and AI research. Apple will invest heavily in R&D, potentially establishing dedicated teams to explore frontier areas of AI such as natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. Talent acquisition. Attracting top-tier AI researchers and engineers will be crucial, potentially leading to partnerships with universities and research institutions. Implications. This phase will solidify Apple's reputation as a tech innovator, enabling breakthroughs that could redefine product categories or create entirely new markets such as AI-driven health monitoring devices. Phase 4, Market Expansion and New Product Launches 2028 to 2029. Predictions. New AI-centric products. Apple may launch new products that are fundamentally driven by AI, such as advanced wearables or smart home devices, enhancing the interconnectedness of its ecosystem. Global market penetration. With a robust AI infrastructure, Apple will be better positioned to penetrate emerging markets that are increasingly adopting smart technologies. Implications. The launch of AI-centric products will diversify Apple's revenue streams and reduce reliance on hardware sales, potentially stabilizing revenue against market fluctuations. Phase 5, Establishing Industry Leadership 2029 and beyond. Predictions. Setting industry standards. Apple will leverage its advancements in AI to establish new standards for privacy and data security in AI applications, influencing regulations and best practices across the industry. Sustainability initiatives. Apple's commitment to sustainability will be integrated into its AI initiatives, focusing on energy-efficient AI server manufacturing and environmentally friendly practices. Implications. By setting industry standards, Apple will not only lead in technology but also in ethical practices, reinforcing brand loyalty among consumers who prioritize responsible corporate behavior. Conclusion. By 2025, Apple's strategic rollout of its AI and silicon engineering initiatives will not only transform its operational capabilities but also reshape the broader tech landscape. Through a phased approach that emphasizes infrastructure integration, research, market expansion, and industry leadership, Apple is poised to solidify its position as a dominant player in the technology sector. The investment in AI will enhance its product offerings, drive economic growth through job creation, and foster a sustainable model for future innovations. As Apple navigates this ambitious path, its actions will likely influence industry standards, consumer expectations, and the global technology ecosystem for years to come.